What's up, beautiful people? It's Hershey Sunday, and I'm back with the scoop. Now, we are talking about Bridgerton Season 3, Episode 6, Romancing Mr. Bridgerton. Let's just get on right into it, okay? So, it starts off with Penelope. Y'all recall, last episode, Episode 5, she had fell ill, okay? Very damsel in distress because Cressida had stood on up in front of the congregation and was like, I too am here at altar call, and I have something on my heart that I would like to get off my chest, okay? She had a testimony, and her testimony was, baby, I am Lady Whistledown. Now, we all know that Cressida was going through the flux because Eloise had told her, baby, by the stroke of midnight, okay, your little carriage going to turn into a pumpkin, and I'm telling my brother what the tea is, that you actually Lady Whistledown. So Penn falls ill, and we go into Colin going into her house like the next day to check on her, and to see how his little boo doing, and everything like that. So he then gives her the engagement ring. Y'all, I wrote a few things down because I'm trying not to get too sidetracked, and I want to get to the point, short and sweet, so y'all can go about y'all evening. Okay. He gives her the engagement ring. It's beautiful, all this, that, and the third. Now, Cressida's daddy is pissed. Okay. He already got an attitude problem. He already don't even like his daughter for real, hoping that it was a boy, that she was a boy, I'm sure. And he had promised her to old dude who ain't want her wearing nothing but some like brown burlap saps, and to slide her bloomers to the side and bear him some children. Okay. And she wasn't going to no parties. He was the total buzzkill. Well, now he done called off the engagement. Her daddy is pissed and was like, you know what? I got something for that thing. I'm sending you to your auntie Joanna or Joanne, Auntie Joe in Wales, okay? She was like, what am I going to do in Wales? He was like, you can gossip about the sheep. He told Cressida, I told Father Time I was hooking him up with a nice old debutante who was young, hot, and tender, who was going to shut her mouth and do what she says. You over here gossiping, thinking that, this is the shade room, and you done got me kicked out of the club. You got to go. You gone with your auntie. So, Cressida's mom was trying to help her because now the queen is summoning her to write another newsletter because she said she was Lady Bridgerton. Now the queen knows, like, baby, you ain't. She was like, one thing about it, baby, Lady Whistledown observes, okay? What have you observed other than yourself? It was an old nasty read, queen. And I was here for it. I said, She was like, stop playing in my face, but I'm going to let you cook because this is entertaining for me. Okay, then we go to Will and Alice. They're talking to Lady Denbury about them selling the club, right? So Lady Denbury is like, you know how you got to do this? You need to flex on them and throw an old nasty party. And they was like, well, we want to kind of, keep things a little. She was like, absolutely not. The only way they understand this is if you go ahead and flex on them, and this is the game. So you got to do what you got to do. Pop your ish, queen, is what she told Alice. Not in those words, but that's kind of what she meant. So they're going to throw a party. Okay, now we go to Marcus. Now, Marcus is fine. Lady Denbury's brother, the one I know that they into it, but he is fine. He's a beautiful chocolate man. Okay, I would let him. He gives me, y'all remember Montel Williams? Tell me you were 80s baby without telling me you were 80s baby. Because I remember Montel Williams. He was a very attractive, nice looking man. I think he's still nice looking. Okay. Bald head, all shined up. He reminds me of Montel Williams and Joe. Okay. Like he would be outside with like a 5-piece quartet on his shoulder as a boombox and a horse outside your window. Like singing all the things your man won't do by Joe. And I'm kind of here for it. I want to see Mama Bridgerton get her raspberry because it's about time. It's been years and years and years, okay? Francesca and John, they announced their engagement. John is fine, too. Have y'all looked at John? John is tall, dark, and handsome. He got deep, dark eyes, beautiful hair, beautiful smile. He's just stoic, but he smiles a lot. That he like a sturdy old oak tree, baby. I'd like to see. Anyway, Eloise, she goes to talk to Penn, and she's like, look, I know you ain't tell my brother. The opportunity came up for me to tell him. I didn't tell him either because it would hurt him because he truly does love you. And if I tell him, he would know that I knew all along. So she says that you need to stop the Lady Whistledown stuff And, you know, Cressida did you a favor pretty much. And Penn is like, absolutely not, baby. This is Flavor Magazine from Living Single. And Khadijah don't need you. I'm not letting go of my baby because Cressida wants to take the credit. Like, this is my name. This is my name, okay? I created Lady Whistledown. And so Eloise was like, your name about to be Bridgerton. So, baby, you can either have Sister Sherbet Rose or King's Hawaiian Rose, but, baby, you can't have both. You can't do both. You need to go ahead, let that thing go. You getting your man. Penn don't want to hear that, but she considers it. She's like, okay, fine. Okay, then we get to Francesca wanting Mama Bridgerton to talk to the Queen about John's engagement. Mama Bridgerton is kind of hesitant because she's still kind of like, y'all is weird though. Like, I respect it, but the love that y'all barely talk. Y'all just be looking at each other and you know, stimming together. And I mean, that's cool. I'm all for, because I'm real spicy too, but you know, Mama Bridgerton ain't really for it, but you know, it is what it is. Then Penn's mama goes to talk to Penn about basically, baby, you gotta cook and clean and order your service to wash everything, because Penn is still looking at, like, I guess she was at the time looking at the old Lady Whistledown stuff, and her mama didn't connect the dots on that. And her mama was like, look, baby, I married your daddy because he had security. He had him an old nice piece of coin, and I wanted to be taken care of, but he was cruel. Okay? My only wish for my girls was that y'all do better than me. That's, you know, the mama is softening up. She's like, look, I know I was hard on y'all, but you know what else is hard? Not being able to pay your bills and being out on the street. So she was like, look, you done hit a jackpot. He an eligible bachelor and his money is long. Okay? Unlimited funds. A good old family name. So you did real, real good. Let me see. Make sure I'm getting everything. Benedict. Let's talk about Benedict real quick. So Benedict is talking to his lady friend. The lady friend invites him over to have dinner with her homeboy, Paul. During this time, let's get to that in just a little bit, because I think I'm skipping ahead just a little bit. Lady Danbury is salty at Marcus, but she's introducing him to other widows so that he won't talk to Mama Bridgerton. Okay, she's trying to put a monkey wrench in the plan. Penn is getting in the swing of planning this wedding. She goes to the Modiste. The Modiste is pretty much, she knows that she's Lady Whistledown. And Penn's pretty much like, baby, I'm out the game now. I'm retired. I got me a man. I'm going to sit down somewhere. And Modiste is like, you know, trying to give her like, look, I don't know what I would have done if I had to give up sewing. I'm sure it's like that with, you know, your writing pretty much. She's trying to give her a hint like, girl, don't give up your stuff for that man. Like, don't give up your dream for that man. Because, and I didn't mention this earlier, Mama Penn was like, when Penn was like, what about my dream? She was like, what about him? Your dream, you got a husband. His dreams are your dreams. And maybe if you lucky, baby, it'll span out to something that's suitable for you. Because you know, you got to step and fetch it for him. Pretty much. Then we get back to Benedict. Okay, let me get back to him. This is at the dinner party that his little friend girl is throwing with her homeboy. Starts off cool. Then Paul and Benedict is talking out on the little balcony or whatever. And Paul is like, you know, that wine made you real charming. Baby seducing. Trying to seduce. So Benedict gets a little razzled and frazzled. And so Paul goes in the house looking for the other friend, the lady friend. Ben follows him. And baby, they up here just kissing and touching and doing all this rubber-dubbing. And so they come with a pineapple in hand talking about some, we love you. We like you a lot. We like you real bad. Do you want to have fun with us? So Benedict Tootsie Rolls on out of there because he's bewildered. Baby, ain't nobody ever said nothing like that to him ever. But honey, he is intrigued. He's very intrigued. Allison will have the party. Cressida shows up, talks to the queen. She gives out the other Lady Bridgerton stuff her mama helped to write. Penn ain't going for it. She goes and publishes her stuff. And then Colin finds out and says, it was you.